In English, we've got these little words, the, a. They're called articles. We use them all the time. But sometimes we don't use them. That's called the zero article. Here are 9 things you need to remember about the zero article. Knowing when not to use articles is really important. Let's take a look at number 1. Number 1, don't use articles with companies. She works at Google. She works at Hyundai. She works at Canon. So, I work at E2. I don't work at the E2. Number 2, don't use articles with names of universities. He studies at Harvard. He studies at Oxford. He studies at UCLA. Now, there are some exceptions here. We have a lot of universities like the University of Texas, the University of Melbourne, or the University of British Columbia. So if you've got the word university at the beginning of the name, then yes, you will include the. Number 3, don't use articles with religions. She practices Islam. She practices Buddhism. She practices Christianity. Now, I know what you're thinking. How am I going to remember all these rules? Well, you will have to practice. And to help with that, we're providing you with a downloadable that you can get down below. The downloadable PDF covers everything we talk about in this video and gives you some practice activities as well. Number 4, don't use articles with languages. I want to learn English. I want to learn French. I want to learn Swahili. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, well, I'm sure I've heard the with languages before. Yes, there are exceptions. There are always exceptions. The rules are not 100%. So, as an example, the English spoken in Canada is different from the English spoken in South Africa. The main rule that we're looking at here is that if you make a general statement about something, don't use an article. For example, books are interesting. I like history books. Have you read books about Japanese history? Or, snow is cold. I don't like snow. I don't know why some people like snow. So, here we're using the article to talk about broad general statements about things. Books are interesting. I like reading books. Not the book I'm reading now, or the book I read last month. Number 5, don't use articles with the names of countries or continents. I went to England. I want to visit Asia. There are exceptions here. We do say the Netherlands, the United States, and the Philippines, for example. Number 6, don't use articles with streets, suburbs, cities, and states. Sunset Boulevard is in West Hollywood, in Los Angeles, in California. Cool, but what about mountains and lakes? These are places with names too. Well, they also don't take articles. Number 7, don't use articles with names of mountains, lakes, or islands. Mount Everest is located near Lake Gokyo, which is very far from Fraser Island. Let's take a look at number 8. Number 8, don't use articles with medical conditions. My uncle has diabetes. I have asthma. He has heart disease. Now, of course, I know some of you are already thinking, what about the flu or a cold? And that is correct. We use articles when we say he has the flu or she has a cold. Number 9, don't use articles with sometimes. Meet me on Sunday at 8 p.m. I'll see you next Wednesday. Now, if you're going to use specific dates, you might say something like the 16th of October or the 22nd of April. So let's recap. We don't use articles with companies, universities, religions, languages, countries and continents, streets, suburbs, cities and states, mountains, lakes and islands, medical conditions, and sometimes. Thanks everybody. That's all for today. Please keep an eye out for more videos from E2, and don't forget to grab the downloadable PDF in the description below, and we'll see you next time.